Hello fellow Star Wars fans, and may the 4th be with you. That's right, it is Star Wars Day, and Lucasfilm has given us such awesome content. Today we'll be reviewing the series finale for Star Wars The Clone Wars animated series that has been going on for 12 years, and it's finally come to an end. So all spoilers, of course, for this episode review, like I've done with all the episode reviews in the past. So what a conclusion. Going out swinging, the action was just awesome, and we have Ahsoka and we have Rex trying to get out of a Star Destroyer alongside with Maul is on the same ship, and it is just carnage and mayhem and chaos as this Star Destroyer plummets into the moon's surface after Maul just tears apart this ship's hyperdrive. I thought that was incredible. We have a Force Unleashed moment with Maul like we've never seen before, and we thought that the last episode, at least I did, was just an awesome scene showcasing Maul's just anger and hatred in this time of darkness, and it just goes a step further in this episode when he is just owning these clones like it's nothing for him. That's absolutely nothing for him. He's taking these generators and just throwing them together, and meanwhile you have Rex, you have Ahsoka, and they are fighting for their lives, and you have this really awesome moment where Rex comes to the grips of what is happening, right? All his comrades have turned to kill them. You have Ahsoka on one hand who is trying to say, hey, look, you know, these guys, they don't deserve to die. Let's use Sunblast on them. Whereas Rex is like, they don't care. They're going to kill us. We got to defend ourselves. So we have this nice little balance between what is going on. You're seeing Rex, you know, still just shell-shocked as he should be, right? He's working with Jedi his whole life, and now next second he's trying to kill them. It's very, very tragic, as we would expect from Order 66, especially from the last episode. But it was just so cool seeing the character of Jesse, seeing him and Rex relate to each other, and seeing the different side of things that would have been for Rex if he hadn't had his chip removed miraculously from Ahsoka. So I do like getting that kind of conclusion to the whole story of Order 66 with Rex, seeing it from the other side. We have that awesome moment where the droids are helping out the clones, or they're helping out Rex and Ahsoka, and then unfortunately they get shot to heck. But then we do see that whole awesome moment where Ahsoka is diving through the atmosphere like we've never seen anybody do before. It was just breathtaking, I gotta say, because the animation is just out of this world. They just did everything they could, it seems like, with this last couple episodes, because they are just head and shoulders higher than pretty much anything I've seen in animation. They are setting the standard for sure with all of this. And the close calls, the way that this episode was scripted and formulated with these many close calls. We have Ahsoka, who's so close to getting Maul, so close to getting on that shuttle. The shuttle escapes. What's she gonna do? Then they have the thing with the elevators. That's another great kind of way to build up the tension and just drop it on you. And then at the end, she's about to get into the Y-Wing, which looked really cool, by the way. I love seeing that blue Y-Wing. She's so close to grabbing it, then has to go through another trial of running through all these obstacles until she finally gets on there. And man, then we get to the end, and whew, yeah, that was a little bit of a tearjerker at the end there, because you see all the clones' helmets on spikes. She doesn't care that they tried to kill her. These were people that were programmed, and, you know, it's not their fault at all that they had to basically turn and kill her, which is why she didn't want to kill them, but she still respects them by putting the spikes with the helmets on there as a tribute to the clone troopers and all they've done throughout the Clone Wars over the years. And even putting her lightsaber away was kind of a way, I think, a big subtext there I was reading is, oh, she's putting away her past with the Jedi, especially with Anakin Skywalker. And then the next scene is just incredible. We get the full circle of the Clone Wars, because then we see the Empire on this planet, which I thought was very interesting. I think it's a moon, but, you know, whatever. I don't know how much time has passed, but at least the moon was like an arid wasteland, then it turned to snowy. So I don't know if there's going to be some fan theories on what the heck that moon was. Maybe we'll find out in like the episode download, whatever the heck those things are that come out after the episode eventually. But to see Darth Vader acknowledging the death of Ahsoka and finding out that she had her lightsabers there, and also seeing the clone troopers with the Ahsoka helmet that he knew all about. So it's clearly evident that he realizes Ahsoka has fallen, and that is how he comes to grip with it. You know, Padme is gone, Ahsoka is gone, Vader has nobody, and that's where he becomes even more evil and more powerful and more of a tragic, sad character in all of Star Wars. So as much as I liked about this episode, I came away with it, unfortunately, wanting a little bit more for a finale. I think that, first off, I was a little shocked of seeing the episode being shorter than the rest. I thought for anything, this would be the longest episode. I do feel like there should have been a little bit more conclusion, and this is all my opinion, of course. Like, they've done a great job, Dave Filoni. I was just kind of shocked to see that there wasn't any more callbacks to, let's say, like Ahsoka meeting Martez sisters and having like them fly her away on her very fast ship, or seeing Rex come to grips that the last of Domino Squad, Echo, might have been killing Jedi as well, or seeing some kind of callback to the Bad Batch. So I would have liked to see that. I would have liked to see somehow Ahsoka acknowledging that the Jedi are being called to Coruscant or something with Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm very surprised she never talked to Obi-Wan Kenobi. And there's a whole bunch of foreshadowing that she was going to speak to Anakin at one point before he fell. So I was expecting that maybe. I do think that there could have been, if they didn't want the episode to be longer, maybe just cut out a little bit of the action, because it was about 80% action and 20% plot in this episode. There wasn't a whole lot of dialogue going on. It was a lot of fighting, don't get me wrong. Really cool stuff, and for your finale, you better have a lot of action, but you better also have a little bit of a conclusion. I think I am a little bit spoiled by the finale of Star Wars Rebels with that nice coda epilogue where it was going through like several years later with all the characters. I would have loved to see that. Would have loved to see like the different Jedi that might have survived Order 66. I think that would have been really cool. And granted, I'm happy what we got, though. I think this is a great way to end the series, a heck of a lot of way to just end the series on season 5 or season 6, where it just abruptly ended with absolutely no conclusion. At least here we have the full picture. The Siege of Mandalore, a lot shorter on Mandalore than I expected, with just 2 episodes on the Mandalore. But nonetheless, this is what we are ending up with, the Clone Wars, and I'm satisfied. I will say that I am satisfied to know these characters started at point A and are finishing at point B. So what did you guys think of the Clone Wars Season 7, Episode 12, the series finale? Let's talk about it all in the comment section down below. Guys, if you liked my Clone Wars reviews, I talk a lot more about other Star Wars, such as the High Republic, the games, etc. So if you liked my reviews, make sure you go ahead and support the channel simply by subscribing. That is going to do it for me, Star Wars. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you always. Thanks for checking out the video. Please hit that thumbs up symbol. It helps me know that I'm making content that you guys enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, I also include 2 videos down below you guys should check out. And please consider subscribing to this channel. It helps support me, and it notifies you guys of when I get new videos up on the channel. You can also contact me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at StarRaptor.